Hey guys, I'm here with a review of Crank. Crank. I got the Crank in Glass box set, so I'm just going to do a review on Crank since I have not yet read Glass. I've read and done a review on Burn. You can check it out. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing one on Crank today. This is what the back says. Life was good before I met the monster. Afterlife was great, at least for a little while. And this is how it's written. It's written like in verse. Okay. Christina is the perfect daughter. Gifted high school junior. Quiet, never any trouble. Then she meets the monster. Crank. And what begins as a wild ride turns into a struggle for her mind, her soul, her life. This is a very good book. I'll say that first. But it's a very different book. I mean, are you serious? It's gone from, this isn't true. Okay, let me read the dedication. This book is dedicated to my family and all families whose lives have been touched by the monster. With special thanks to Lynn Oliver and Steve Mooser and their wonderful SCBWI, which guided my way. This was based on the author, Ellen Hopkins. Sorry, I haven't said that. Ellen Hopkins. Her daughter used to be addicted to crank, which is drugs. The monster, which is crank, which is drugs. And, this is sort of dedicated to her and sort of like based on her. It's written in verse. So it's like I still wasn't down when we landed, and that's how it looks. See, when we landed, yeah, get that, and I liked it, but I mean it's sort of different. I mean, she lip locks with a girl in public. I mean, they could have. I know she was high and everything, but they didn't have to, you know. I loved it. I mean, it was one of my favorite books, but I was still getting over Burned when I read it, so I couldn't really enjoy it that much, because Burned just emotionally destroyed me. I mean, it emotionally destroyed me. But I love Crank. I recommend it to everybody. It's about this girl named Christina, and her parents are divorced. So she goes, and she's gifted high school junior. She's quiet, never any trouble. And she goes away for 2 weeks to visit her dad. And her dad, while she's there, she's exposed to Crank. And let me read the first page. The first page gives away a lot. Flirting with the monster. Life was good before I met the monster. Afterlife was great, at least for a little while. And then there's another page. I'll read you one of the first pages. Okay, this is a little part of page 5. Alone. There's no perfect daughter, no gifted high school junior, no Christina Georgia Snow. There's only Bree. So she comes back as Bree, like her alter personality, which she doesn't like to say, but that's basically her ego, I guess you could say. And she comes back as Bree, and she's addicted to drugs and everything that else comes with drugs, sex, all that stuff. So I recommend it. I give it 4.5 stars. It's not my favorite book, but it's one of my favorite books. I was still emotionally disturbed after I read Burned because of the shocker ending. I mean, seriously, you need to go out and buy Burned. I don't care where you are. You know, you could be saving the prison. I just don't care. Go. Burned by Ellen Hopkins. Best book you'll ever read. Best book. I mean, I beat up the book after I was done with it. It was that good. But yeah, and one thing you didn't notice about my other... Sorry. There. One of my other videos was there was no music. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the music on. Yeah, so there's some music now. Can you hear that? Tell me if you can hear it. Okay. And it's Crank by Ellen Hopkins. I recommend it. So go out and get it. and go look down, and there's my blog, Living Life Forever, and I have my poems on there. They're like horrible amateur poems, but I just need some feedback, so that's why. Okay, see you guys later.